the students who are here at the IITs are less than 0.1% of the student population in India. And over the years, they have created brilliant minds. They are the cream of the crop. And in effect, I would say that the product of the IIT, the students, the alumni, so Anle is a good example of that, and have created jobs, they have created opportunities, they have changed the landscape not only in India but throughout the world. And if you look at the United States, where I now live, in a back of the envelope kind of analysis, we found that more than 800 large companies in the United States, many of them Fortune 500 type of companies, at the senior-most level, right up to the chairman, vice chairman or CEO, is of Indian origin, and many, if not most, are also graduates of the IIT system. That is what creates brand India. Okay, so, but nobody knew that. Okay, so back in 2002 and 2003, when we were celebrating the Golden Jubilee anniversary of creating IIT Kharagpur, the first IIT, we decided to host a conference in California, and Bill Gates was the keynote speaker. At that time, Microsoft was all the talk, and he made in his statement in his opening remark that if he had the opportunity, he would hire everybody from IIT. Okay, that's how much regard he had for the graduates of the IIT system. Later on in 2005, we hosted the same conference in Washington, D.C. I was very much involved in organizing that. And during that conference, the US Congress passed a resolution 227, and you can look it up on the internet, honoring the contribution made by IIT alumni to the US economy. Okay? And if you do the same analysis in the US, millions of jobs have been created. So the investment that our forefathers made in education system, public education system, this is a public university, has come back to pay dividends in barrel loads, okay, creating millions of jobs. And today, a large percentage of IAS officers are also from the IIT system. So education is so critical to the development of the nation, not only in terms of its infrastructure, but also its human capital in general. When you walk through the aisles out here, you see all the innovations that are coming from local materials with local students. And if you travel past to any of the IITs, this is, the same thing that you will see there. Even when you go to villages, we went to a place called Sweri, Sri Vittal Engineering College, started by IIT alumni, in a place called Pandharpur, which is a very popular pilgrimage. When we went there, we were blown away by what you might call jugaad, but these children had used local materials to create shampoo, to create soaps, to create machines to remove the kernel from peanuts, for example. And these are all children of local farmers and local businessmen. So this concept of having a public education like
চেষ্টা কৰি আছোঁ। প্ৰযুক্তিবিদ্যা যেনেকুৱা আমাৰ এইটো অনুষ্ঠান, IITians ওলাই তেওঁলোকে প্ৰযুক্তিবিদ্যাত কাম কৰে, আমি ইয়াতে গৱেষণা কৰোঁ। কিন্তু সেইখিনি যে ট্ৰান্সলেশ্যন অফ দ্য ৰিচাৰ্চ দেট উই ডু, সেইখিনি কেনেকুৱা আগুৱাই লৈ গৈ মানুহ ফিলান্থ্ৰপিক যিসকল সমাজসেৱী আছে তেওঁলোককো আনিছোঁ, একেলগে চবকে মিলি আমি ইয়াতে আলোচনা কৰিম। দ্য হোল ডে উইল বি এ ডেলিভাৰেশ্যনছ এণ্ড ডিছকাশ্যনছ এণ্ড উই হোপ টু ফাইণ্ড নিউ ৱেইজ, একেলগে কাম কৰি এটা নতুন কালিৰ স্থাপনা কৰাৰ আমি চেষ্টা কৰিম।
অ'কে, গৌতম স্যার,
First, begin by saying, what an incredible honor it is to have been awarded the Distinguished Alumni Award. It is something that is very deeply meaningful to me. It provided me an opportunity to come back to campus after almost 20 years, and I'm just so grateful to the IIT Guwahati community. First and foremost, starting with Professor Gautam Barua, who was my advisor for my first research project, and he instilled in me passion for research, and he guided me in an end-to-end manner to develop my first research paper. So my entire academic journey from Guwahati to professor at Princeton would not have been possible without the dedication, the passion, and the support of outstanding faculty members like Professor Burrows. So I'm very, very grateful to the IIT Guwahati community. I think in terms of some of the lessons that I have learned in my academic career that can help create social impact, I think I have experienced the journey from doing fundamental research to then taking that research and collaborating with the stakeholders, both in the non-profit sector and the industry, and viewing fundamental research not just as an end goal, but as a starting point for creating societal impact. So there's a lot of policy work that needs to be done when you want to transition research to creating societal impact, whether it's in the context of the rural economy or in the context of impacting the world, impacting the country broadly. So I think one message that I have for entities like IIT Guwahati and researchers around the world broadly is to view your research not just as an end goal in itself, but to find stakeholders for that research and to collaborate with them to actually transition your research into meaningful deployments and ideas that are used by everyday citizens and clients.
Firstly, I'm extremely honored to receive this award. I owe a lot to IIT Guwahati, not only in terms of the education that kind of laid down the foundation of where I am today, but also in terms of helping me grow up in this environment where I was challenged, helped to kind of think big and go ahead and kind of achieve it, not being afraid of just getting out there and getting things done. With regards to for the current generation, how everyone who's passing out from IIT, how inspired they are, it's no surprise because the environment out here, it's so innovation friendly that people get accepted even if they go ahead and kind of fail at their first attempt and eventually go ahead and kind of succeed. So it teaches you that resilience early on in your life. It helps people to go ahead and start thinking those big dreams, and instead of just graduating out of IIT and taking up a job, they have now started becoming job creators, where they want to go ahead and start up ventures that employ not only hundreds of people but thousands of people and go ahead and give back to the society in future.
PANIIT program in Bombay that ended on Sunday, 2 days ago. It was a big event organized by this organization called PANIIT, which brings all IIT alumni together. It's a global organization. So as part of that, we have 6 satellite events in 6 IITs. IIT Guwahati was selected to be one of them. So some of the delegates who came to the PANIIT are also here today. That includes Kitan Ghosh, a very senior person, and Suresh Shanoy. Together, they have founded this PANIIT. And as part of that, under former President Kalam's body, we started a group called WHEELS. WHEELS is a social and moral organization of PANIIT. It stands for water, healthcare, energy, education, livelihood, and sustainability. So, under WHEELS, they are running a number of social organizations, number of social projects all over the world, including US, and most of them are in India. So, the 2 founders are here today, and so we are so fortunate to have them visit, and we would like them to speak to our students, inspire them to take up real life problem solving. So,
এইটো সুমনাই ক'ব কি কোটাই ক'লে অসমৰ প্ৰগতি হৈছে যোৱা 10-15 বছৰৰ ভিতৰত সাংঘাতিক দেশতকৈ প্ৰগতিৰ হাৰটো বহুত বেছি ইয়াত আৰু IIT নিচিনা সংস্থান IIT পিছত আহিছে এইমছ আহিছে কত আহিছে তেজপুৰ ইউনিভাৰ্চিটি প্ৰথম মানুহে ভাবিছিলে যে IIT কিয় লাগে ইয়াতো অসমীয়া ল'ৰা ছোৱালীয়ে পঢ়িব নোৱাৰিব IIT কিয় এতিয়া 25 বছৰ পিছত মানুহে গম পাইছে কাৰণ আমাৰ এইটো কেৱল শিক্ষানুষ্ঠানেই নহয় আৰু ইয়াত অসমৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীয়েও শিক্ষিত হৈছে কিন্তু ইয়াত কেৱল শিক্ষাই নহয় গৱেষণাৰ এটা গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ অংশ আৰু এই গৱেষণাৰ কেৱল গৱেষণা হ'লেতো নহ'ব গৱেষণাটো ৰাইজৰ ওচৰলৈ যাব লাগিব আৰু এই কনফাৰেঞ্চ এইটো এক্সিবিশ্যনটোৱে দেখুৱাইছে মানুহক আমাৰ যে কেনেকৈ গৱেষণাৰ পৰা ট্ৰান্সলেশ্যন যিটো কয় ৰিচাৰ্চটো ট্ৰান্সলেট হৈছে ৰাইজৰ ওচৰলৈ ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰীলৈ ৰুৰেল এৰিয়াজলৈ কত কি নতুন নতুন টেকন'লজি তৈয়াৰ কৰা হৈছে ইয়াত এইটো আপোনালোকে দেখিলে আচৰিত হ'ব ক'ৰ পৰা ক'লৈ আহিলোঁ আমি আৰু মই জানো যে এতিয়া আগলৈ আৰু বহুত কৰিবলৈ আছে আৰু এই শিক্ষা অনুষ্ঠানবিলাকৰ এটা অংশটো বহুত গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ অসমৰ বিকাশৰ